In tragedy news, Bondi Beach in Australia had a mass shooting, a terrorist attack, from a father and son to whom targeted Jewish people during the first week of Hanukkah, who happened to be celebrating on the beach. It was a terrible thing. Like I saw this sad video where this little boy was seeing people getting shot and falling, and then he even saw his father get shot next to him, and being terrified of being in the line of sight, he had to hide under his father's nose. The boy later went on to say, quote, "It was a dark and hairy situation." Both the shooting and his father's nose, that is. Kidding aside, the father was shot, as he should have been, and sadly the son did not get shot and killed on sight. He is currently arrested. And I'm not going to speculate what occurs to him, but one journalist is speculating that he's going to be a bit of a halal pocket pussy when he's in prison. You know what I mean? And you know what? You know what's going to be ironic? He obviously did this because he thinks men should have multiple wives, and he believes in these Muslim extremist beliefs. And he's going to end up being the third or fourth wife to some guy in prison, holding his pocket for protection, which is kind of funny because that guy's definitely not using protection on him. I mean, he is going to have a blast in prison. And by blast, I mean prison guys' loads in his face. Sorry, dude, you're not going to see your dad in heaven. Maybe you'll see him in hell, though. The killers were a father and son duo, and it's disgusting what they did. But isn't it nice to see the holidays bring families together? That was dark. That was a dark one. In other news, Madelyn Cline recently made a YouTube video with Allure. She did a skincare video with a professional, and it seems no one's covering this, which frankly, that says more about the news we're dealing with right now than anything else. Now, it's normal for celebrities to have beauty routines and they upload it online, and I get that. But this one just felt weird. I mean, it's better. I feel like Madelyn Cline's kind of like a progressive celebrity. Like back in the day, all these rich and powerful people, they bathe in the blood of the innocent and have child sacrifices with goats like the Clintons did. Thanks, Alex Jones, for that, by the way. But you know what? She's a progressive celebrity. She doesn't use innocent child's blood. She just uses some fish jizz. Some plain old fish jizz. You know, she's down to earth like that. Well, I should say down to sea. She's down to sea like that.
That I'm gonna put on you is salmon DNA. What? This is going to rejuvenate your epidermis, give you a beautiful, hydrated, dewy glow, and it's really gonna strengthen the top layer of your skin.
Oh my god, I've been thinking about this since I was in Australia.
In the video, the technician says she's going to put some fish DNA on Madelyn Cline's face. And Madelyn Cline's like, "Oh yes, I'm so excited. This is amazing." And then in the little box in the corner, it said fish sperm. Now listen, I don't know about you, but I don't really want to see an actress get loads to the face. The technician described it as fish DNA, which, I mean, come on. That's a bit of a summary. I mean, this isn't some medical show. Give it to me straight. You're going to put some fish jizz on my face, all right? I mean, come on. That stuff was as salty as the sea it splooged in. Like, you could smell it when the bottle opened. She knew what she was getting into. So if anyone's going to defend her saying she didn't know, that girl was too excited. Too excited. You know, Socrates once said that prostitutes and actresses are of the same social status. And watching this video, it made me think that's definitely not true. Because prostitutes would get paid to take a load on their face. She did it for free on YouTube. Never fall for some fish DNA skincare routine. That's crazy. I will say, however, I mean, making this YouTube video, it's tough because I do all this effort and I don't get paid. I'm not monetized, mostly due to the lack of views. Like no views I'm getting. So to help stop the stress, I like to do a skincare routine. So I like to add an ample amount of what I like to call dog DNA. It's a lovely mud mask where you just rub it in. It's beautiful. I can't put too much on or it will be racist. But when I add it in, it's amazing because now you have to get used to the smell. That takes a while. In fact, maybe you'll never get used to it. But you will reap the benefits when you see what it can do after months or years of dog DNA. It does taste like shit. I'm not gonna lie, it tastes like a little like shit. Man, honestly, I feel such a youthful glow. But that's if you count it in dog years. Otherwise, I'm aging like crazy. Like, I have some, so I have some black people in my family. Okay, unrelated to what's on my face. Let's ignore that. Like, I'm not doing any face right now, but like, they're telling me I'm aging like crazy, right? And, like, I grew up with them. And they're like, oh, look at you with all those cracks on your face. It's like, yeah, I have some cracks on my face. But they also have crack on their face. It's just they inhale it. That's a crackhead joke, if you were wondering. I'm not going to add this in because I have blackface on. So I'm not going to. But I'll see in post how bad it is. If it's a little too bad, I'll add it in. But this is bad timing. This is bad timing to add this joke in. Cut. Fuck. Alright, now that I came back from taking that off my face, let's just wrap it up by saying, poor Madelyn Cline. I'm sure after dating Chase Stokes on the set of Outer Banks, I'm sure she's used to taking loads while on a work set, but I did not expect that when I watched that Allure video. That is so weird. Next season of Outer Banks, when I see her, under, some, buried treasure in a sunken pirate ship, and, oh no, the whole gang's worried she's not going to come up from the water. All I'm thinking is, don't worry about her. She's in a fish bukkake eating some free facials right now. Porn star Bondi Blue, famous for banging 1,000 men in 24 hours, was recently fined $12 and obtained a 10-year ban from Indonesia. When she was in Bali, she tried to do some bang buzz thing, and obviously when she got caught, this occurred. I hear local officials were trying to kill her. Death by 1,000 cuts. Cut penises, that is. L'chaim. 1,000 cut penises. No wonder there are so many people at the Bondi beach. Everyone seems to be into finance. I see YouTube videos about finance everywhere. And everyone seems to be investing with brokerages. I just don't get why we trust our retirement plans and all of our assets to companies with the word broke in it. Like brokerage. It has broke in the title. You wouldn't see me trust my kid with a guy named Pedo Steve. I trust my finance guy. He actually works at ripping people off R Us. I'm just going to the dentist. You know my dentist. Doctor puts his balls on your chinberg. He started his dentistry with, he co-founded actually with another doctor. Doctor hurts more when you leave than when you arrive, Steen. Steen. Jewish. This has been the Later Tonight Show. I'm Patrick Hogan. Thank you for tuning in. Subscribe, please, for the love of God. Please, share. Actually, don't share. Considering what I put on my face in this video, I don't think I want this getting out too far. I didn't do blackface. I just want to put that out there. Halfway through, I was like, oh shit, I can't fart. I just said fart. I can't start rubbing this in. Okay? I didn't realize what I was doing until I was doing it. I should have added that joke in afterwards. We'll see if I left it in or not, but oh my god. Alright, I'll see you next week. Subscribe.